Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant with Jess and Dano. Guys, this video is literally like minutes after I put out the last video from last night. The storm has gotten worse, which I didn't think it could. It says on the Weather Channel right now that it's 35-mile-an-hour winds, but I'm pretty sure that the wind gust is a lot more than that. Because we are seeing stuff fly through the air.
It's definitely right on top of us now, because you can see it spinning on top of us.
Yeah, it is the darkest red I've ever seen, right over top of Cincinnati. We're watching the Weather Channel right now. It is 4:37 p.m. Friday, and it is moving slow. It is not moving like it was going north. It is creeping. It is creeping through. We just saw a huge tree fall. Well, a big tree limb, but it's a thick one. It's a thick one.
It didn't land on anything, so that was nice. It's just in the yard, which is good.
It missed the cars, thank goodness. But
I'm worried about some of these other trees though, because we have a lot of trees in the side. Yeah. And some of them are like real janky looking. Right. Yeah. And just a little stiff breeze could knock them down. Yeah. So.
I wouldn't say, but the one that fell is pretty lively. It's all green.
And I know they had been trimming them up a little bit, like the ones that were close to lines, so hopefully none fall on any power lines. Yeah. But
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'll tell you what, it has been crazy. So how many people are without power now?
I have no idea.
Because I think it's close to 2 million. I know was it 1 million just in Florida, or was that the 1.25 million? Was that everybody?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not showing that on the Weather Channel anymore. I wish they would. But yeah, it has been one heck of a storm, guys, and it is continuing. Again, we wanted to do this video with just in case we lost power, because I'm actually uploading that video from last night right now, and hopefully be able to get this one out in the morning. But because of the massiveness of this, we just wanted to come on. People wanted to hear what you had to say about the storm.
What do you want me to say?
People were just curious, how we, we have our Halloween stuff up, which gives us actually extra light because they are battery operated. Yeah. Battery operated.
They're all on timers, so they all just come on at night.
But we can always...
And I have 10 billion candles, so if that happens...
And batteries.
And we have, what are those called? Power banks. Too, for our phones and stuff.
I've been talking about those too.
Hopefully we don't need to use them, but I don't know. I mean,
we're
used to rain and stuff. Yeah. The wind is what's crazy.
Yeah, the wind's what's nuts.
I'm glad we left when we did.
Oh yeah,
because we would have probably been driving a little bit through some of this.
And thank all of you again for giving us the extra push to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, it was sad to leave, but I don't know. I was getting kind of nervous. I'm sure that, because I know the parks were kind of dead those 2 days, because really inner Orlando,
Disney and Universal.
Inner Florida didn't really get too much, just some wind and rain.
Right.
But the problem was that we were driving up through the entire path of the storm, and we didn't know what kind of damage and what kind of all that stuff we were going to run into. So it was just a risk we didn't really want to mess with, so... We just left early. Yeah. And we were there for so long anyway, so it's not like we missed out on anything.
Right. Right.
And we got our money back, so that was also awesome.
Yeah, we did. We got our money back for the few extra days that we took off early. So it says now power outages there's more power outages in Georgia than Florida. It said 700. Look at that.
635,000 in Georgia, 1.2 million in South Carolina.
1.2 million people without power.
I didn't see
South Carolina, that's the most. Florida was 700 and something thousand, and Georgia was 900 and something thousand. So our thoughts and prayers are with you guys. This is nothing to mess around with.
Crazy.
As I said last night, well, actually, for us, it was a few minutes ago, but as I talked about in the last video, her school lost power.
Mm-hmm. She said their generators didn't turn on. Yeah. And they were out for I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes, but it was right at the end of the day. Yeah. So that kind of stinks. She said there was a lot of power out around where her school was. But luckily she got home and they did have power, so that was nice.
Yeah. And we told them that if
yeah,
they run out of power, they can come over.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, the wind is crazy here. Like, I couldn't imagine what it's like being, like, right in direct line of it. That would have been nuts.
Nuts.
I don't, like, honestly, I don't even know how these people that are out there, like, reporting on it can stand in it. Like, we were carrying groceries in and I almost got blown over.
Yeah, she
and
did.
It wasn't even that, I mean, it's not anything compared to what that's down there. So, I don't know.
It's absolutely crazy out there right now. I did film a little bit in last night's video what was going on. It was kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
But you could see the trees. As soon as I finished that video, I'm telling you, I was talking about this too. I said, watch, something will happen as soon as I turn the camera off. Sure enough, as soon as I got done, I already had started uploading the video, and a big tree limb fell. Luckily, it missed the cars.
Yeah.
So
it's just laying out in the grass, and I'm sure they'll get it up. But
chop it up, use it for a fire or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It really is.
I mean, I hope everybody's okay. It's weird. This is only like one of a couple that have actually made it all the way up to us, which is kind of funny that it can come from that far and stay a storm that whole way.
Right.
We had Irma. We had what was that other one? It was an ice storm. Yeah, it was like the ice storms are crazy.
Yeah, the ice storms. Florida has 739,000 customers without power. I'm sure that number is going to grow. Georgia has 935,000 without power. And South Carolina, 1.2 million
I think they're
people.
so high because I feel like most people went to Florida. Like, most of the, like, linemen went to Florida originally. Yeah. So I think that's why Florida is probably the lowest, because I think they worked on them first, like the ones that got direct hit. And I don't think they thought South Carolina was going to get hit as hard, because they're getting tons of floods and all that kind of stuff.
So is North Carolina.
Yeah, it's
Asheville.
crazy.
Asheville, North Carolina is getting flooded. And I was telling people before, I bet you the Ohio River's going to flood too.
Yeah.
Some people were saying, it was a couple, I don't know if they were saying that, somebody said in the comments that Ohio was going to get like half an inch of rain. Maybe in Columbus or Cleveland.
We've had
not here. We
probably had to have at least 2 inches already today,
at least,
if not more.
At least.
It's coming down in buckets.
Yeah, it really is. It's absolutely crazy. We're gonna hunker down now. We're gonna stay in. Jessica is still making the pot roast that I talked about from last night.
It takes a whole day. Just kidding.
No, that Instapot, guys. I'll tell you, best pot roast you've ever had. It's fantastic. Smells real good. Got the different. We've showed that one in a video before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's delicious.
It really is. Should we show more of it?
I think it's just because, like, when you go on a trip and you are so used to just eating like fast foods or like park food and stuff. We did go out to some restaurants when we were there that were outside of theme parks. But like when you get home and you finally eat like a home cooked meal, I think it makes it extra, like, you kind of crave it extra because you haven't had that for so long. So,
right. Yeah.
We love this meal anyway, but I think it's like that extra that this is the first home cooked meal we've had for 3 weeks.
It's been a while. It's been a while, guys.
Yeah.
I know when we first got home, we had to have Skyline. We went and got Skyline chili, which we actually have some in the freezer, but we were so exhausted. Guys, I'll tell you what, like, that was, luckily we were both on the same page. It was like, we woke up, what was it, Tuesday morning?
Yeah.
Tuesday morning, and we were like, I was like, pack up the bags.
Well, yeah, it was the fastest we ever packed, and we packed everything up, and like normally we have, when we are ready to leave Florida, usually we have everything packed the night before.
Right.
So that we can just get up and get in the car and go. But this time, like, we got up and we kind of talked for a little while because we were still deciding if we wanted to leave. And then he went to talk to them to see if we could get, some money back.
Yeah.
And then we just started packing. So it was kind of like a whirlwind of everything all at once.
It was.
And then we drove. And then obviously we didn't drive the whole way because we were tired. And then the next day we drove the rest of the way, which was only like 5 hours or so.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think after that and then being home for like a full day, I think everything just suddenly hit us where we're just kind of like exhausted.
Yeah.
Like everything over the past few weeks, like, because when you're on vacation, you're kind of go, and you don't really think about it. You just kind of push it away and just, go and have fun and don't think about it.
Right.
But once you let your body rest then you really realize that you needed the rest because we've both been like really tired the past couple of days.
It's been yeah.
But I mean that's fine. At least we had a few extra days
Yeah.
before I had to go back to work. I mean not that I go anywhere. I work from home, but you know, it's still, you know, you get your mindset and everything right, and
Yeah.
so
We did go back to Kroger, guys, and I got to tell you, I was pretty disappointed with the Boost deals. I think they should have that for everybody. I did pin a comment about the Boost program.
sorry.
The Boost program, I'm not going to lie, it is good.
Are they doing that to like entice people to want to get it because they can get that deal? How much is it?
Well, there's one that's $59 a year, and then there's one that's $100 a year. One guarantees you, the $59 one guarantees you within, I think, 48 hours. You know, it's been a while since I've looked into it. I may have to check it again. The $99 one gets you, I think it's guaranteed the same day.
Do they do free trial? Because I was looking at that to see if I could do a free trial and get those deals, but I didn't know if you would get them or not.
So apparently some people have been doing that. They had a free $7 trial, but I think they have it worked out that unless you pay the money, you're not going to get that deal. So the 7-day free trial must be for just delivery. I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea. I'm going to start saying that I have no idea with some of these things at the grocery stores anymore, because I feel like, not that it's trickery, but the thing is that where I was looking at those deals, I didn't see the Boost thing. Now,
it does say Boost in like pink or something.
But in the aisles. See, we went to Kroger Marketplace today. The Kroger that I went to yesterday had like a big section of them. Yes, it does say that in the fine print on there, and it did say it in the ad, but it's brand new. It's something brand new. All I saw and what everybody else saw, remember, we saw the sugar, right? The sugar was gone at Kroger Marketplace.
Yeah.
You know why? Because everybody saw that 99-cent thing, and it allows you to just clip the coupon. So if I'm just walking by, not thinking about it, thinking that maybe it's that 10% discount that they've been doing, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I scanned the coupon, I got the coupon, but if you look at the coupon, it says at the top right, Boost exclusive item. And it just kind of, I don't know, I didn't notice it, you know, and it's like, they're even fooling me, guys. If they fool me.
It's weird it even lets you like clip it into your account if you're not a Boost member.
Exactly.
It shouldn't even let you do that.
Now the lady who we and you know, we won't say anything about it, but I think, because now take this for what you will, I don't know if they will do this for everybody, but usually if ever I've had a problem with a digital coupon, they will give you the deal anyway. I bet you that's what's happening, because they're not turning away customers.
Well, I don't understand like the need to have it here, especially for us. Like, we literally have 3 Krogers within 5 minutes of us. So there's
4.
no need. Well, I mean, I'm just saying. There's no need for us to have groceries delivered. I mean, I guess if you couldn't get out, or if you couldn't, you know, didn't have a car, I understand that. But
if they're going to start offering those kind of deals all the time, then it may be worth it.
But if that's the case, why are they even advertising it in the store? Because if you're not going to the store to pick up your items, or grocery shop, then it should only show you on your app when you're shopping that this is a deal for you because you have this thing. Right. Kind of like when you're on Amazon and you have Prime. It shows you that this is a Prime price versus a regular price. Yeah. That's weird.
Actually, that's funny you mentioned that, because I bet you that's what Kroger is going to start doing. I'm sure they're going to have more deals like this. The thing that gets me is that they charge all these high prices. They've been charging these high prices. It's not just Kroger, okay? They've been charging all these ridiculously high prices for some of these things lately. And now you offer a deal of 99-cent sugar, 99-cent flour, 49-cent bread. Where were these sales before?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I get it. Like, you're only doing these for people that are spending the $60. That rain is getting crazy. They're showing
it's like raining directly like into the window.
Yeah.
Like this.
I would show the Weather Channel here in the video, but I don't know if
it'll be
some kind of copyright. So, but yeah, the storm is literally sitting right over Cincinnati right now. It is dark red.
It's spinning right around us.
Yeah.
Right now.
So pretty nuts. The tree limbs.
They actually closed Kings Island.
They did. We were going to go to Kings Island tonight for the Halloween haunt because we kind of thought, well, we were like, well, if it blows by, we'll go. Maybe we'll go tomorrow. I don't really know. I know a lot of our viewers are wanting to go to Kings Island. We'll get to it when we can. There's other storms brewing here, too.
I know they were saying there's a couple more out there.
Hurricane Isaac?
I saw the Isaac one's going that direction, so that's not supposed to hit us, which is good because the ice storms are usually the bad ones. But
Tropical
I
Storm
seen
Joyce.
one that they were running for next week that looked like it was going to hit like the same area that this one just hit, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
I hope that's not true.
I haven't even told people about Mom and the cruise. I'm sorry, I have not updated you guys on that. That has been crazy.
That ship is cursed.
Don't ever get on Vision of the Seas by Royal Caribbean.
Well, I mean, I feel like when your itinerary changed, that's one thing.
We might need to explain what happened.
I don't know what all you said.
Okay, so it was like maybe a couple weeks ago. So if you did not hear that, or if I haven't talked about it in a while, but my mom, my aunt, their friend, and my uncle went on a cruise out of Baltimore that was supposed to go to Boston and then Nova Scotia. They completely changed that cruise. Now, Jessica's been following a Facebook group that is on that cruise, and there's been a lot of crazy stuff.
So there's like Facebook groups for every cruise. Well, a lot of people left because, people were wanting to go on a cooler weather cruise, up into Nova Scotia and stuff.
And
they changed it to go to Bahamas. It's like people didn't want to go to hot weather. So a lot of people got off the ship. Well, they ended up staying and just went anyway and did their cruise. I've been following on the Facebook group for that specific cruise for that specific time frame. And there's just been so much crazy things that have been happening on that ship. Like the other day, they had to rescue. They were in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, they made a stop to Fort Lauderdale so that they could boat lift 2 people off that got sick. And that's already crazy as it is. Then today we woke up and we saw that. Well, I saw that they were somebody was going to get airlifted
off the ship.
So we tried to message everybody, but there's only one of them that, for some reason, she might have bought the internet package. I don't know, but we were able to get through to her, and she told us that person died.
Yeah, the person passed away. So
and they canceled the airlift.
Okay, so without going too deep into this, it has been kind of really aggravating. It's just been like
one thing after another. It's crazy.
My cousins, they're freaking out. We're freaking out.
Well, because nobody
knew who it was.
Nobody can say anything, so we don't know. And the people on the Facebook group, which they're not going to say this person or so and so's name or whatever, which I understand.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
is that person still on the ship?
It's hard to, when you're getting information from all different directions and you can't actually contact the person that's your loved ones that are on the ship. It's kind of difficult. But yeah, we don't know. Like, I guess they're just carrying a dead body now. I don't know.
I was trying not to say that.
Sorry, I know that's like super morbid.
Yeah, it is. But what else do you say?
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what happened.
I was freaking out that it was my mom or my aunt, and we don't know anything.
We don't know anything that's going on, and I don't know. So I
thank God for the Facebook
find
group
any
that's
more
following
information.
This shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you know what? I'm going to say this too, and this is very important. Are they getting their money back?
I don't know.
Not my mom and them, because they decided to go on the cruise.
The ones that
stayed,
with it. I think, got like an onboard credit depending on your room category.
Yeah,
is what I was reading. I would imagine that everybody that got off will probably get their money back. Because,
they should.
It's a totally different cruise. Like, you didn't sign up to go to the Bahamas.
You didn't pack a bathing suit,
you didn't pack any warm clothes.
Right.
You packed winter clothes because you were going
coats and
north.
Pants.
So, I would imagine that if Royal Caribbean tried to not give them their money back, there would probably be a lawsuit or something. Just because...
Yeah.
And that's not their fault. Like, I could understand, like, if you were like, oh, I just don't want to go on a cruise all of a sudden and it had nothing to do with the company, that's on you.
That's different.
But they literally changed it the day that people were boarding. Like, that day, as you're on the boat. Not like, hey, 24 hours in advance, this is what's up.
Right.
Like, they're on the ship.
Getting ready to,
and they were
take
telling
off.
them, this
oh,
is
we
where
can't
we're
do
going.
this.
Yeah, like no, that's definitely on you.
I mean,
And
that would have been a happy accident for me. I'd been like, sure, I'll go to the Bahamas.
Well,
they are having a great time.
yeah.
We are able to contact my mom's friend, who seems to be the only one who has a
Yeah.
connection on that ship.
I mean, there's some people obviously that are on the Facebook group, which
yeah.
I imagine they just paid for because you can pay for like an internet package when you're on a ship.
It's
it just
crazy
costs
expensive, though.
more money. Which they might include in like certain
packages.
like packages or like if you're like elite members or something. But that's probably how I'm getting information from Facebook, which I'm glad I found that because otherwise we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But thankfully they're docking tomorrow and they'll be home. So.
Yes, they dock tomorrow.
And hopefully
it's all over the news.
Hopefully they got
this
around
is all over the news.
all this storm and all the weather since it is going around that way because they're supposed to dock back in Baltimore. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I don't
crazy.
know, but yeah, she did. My mom's friend contacted me. They dock tomorrow, and then they fly out tomorrow night. So thank goodness. I left kind of a funny message. I was like, what's going on? Because we all kind of have a sense of humor, and I was like, I'm about to rent a helicopter, so let us know what's going on here. You know what's funny? The last time I talked about a helicopter was my brother when we were driving down through Irma.
Oh, really?
My brother was because he has a friend who actually flies a helicopter. I won't say who her name or anything like that, but yeah, he was like, we were stuck in that Irma traffic, and it's just ironic that and this has nothing to do. Sorry,
you had a piece of flies on you.
Yeah, there's a fly in here. I don't know where he is. He landed on my arm like 5 minutes ago. But anyway, yeah, the wind probably blew him in through the vent or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it actually looks like it's kind of lightening up a little bit. It
starts to calm and then it goes again.
Then
so
it goes
I
crazy,
don't know.
yeah,
We'll
so.
see.
I don't know. Hope everybody is safe. Yeah, I wasn't going to go back out to the stores today, guys. It is pretty crazy. We'll have something out here every day for you. I'll probably have something out here tonight after this video. We'll see what happens. Throw a prayer out for my mom and my aunt and their friend and my uncle.
Yeah, and we're going to get hit double with this storm because it's coming this way and it's going to backtrack around. It's like just sitting on top of us.
We always get the double
just
whammy
because
of the jet streams.
It's spinning and then it's going to spin back that way.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
It's literally going
crazy,
backwards and then it's going to hit us again.
It's going to pass us and then come back around. Well,
I mentioned yesterday too, in yesterday's video, we're lucky that the weather is nice up here because if it was cold, this would all be snow, and we'd be this would be like 10 feet of snow.
I feel like we're kind of due for a bad snowstorm, though. So,
knock on wood, Jess. Well, whatever. we're ready. We got plenty of food. We got plenty of batteries. We got plenty of light. What more do you want? Except a wonderful wife to share something, a wonderful meal with. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you all so much for watching. With all that being said, we are out. And always remember, the adventure
is out there.